Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. Today, we are just looking at the plane crash that happened overnight. We are still in our outpost down here. We did make it down here. I really hope the fridge is not off back at the base because that would not be cool. We don't have any power coming in, so that leads me to believe that the BCU at the primary base is the one that's actually being used for crafting and creating mass and power. And we do have the solar panels and stuff up there, but through the night the solar panels don't do any work. So I didn't want the fridge to go bad, so that's why we're down here. We did some changes up at the base. If you missed the last video, we did do some changes, moving things around. We lifted the base up by half a block, which is what we intended to do after we got the other side sorted out, figured out that we could not make it work out on the same height, being the same size, without moving everything up because we were still, all the way on the ground at that point. But I think for now it looks better, and I think hopefully we have our problem sorted with the no power and mass being generated up there. So we did use the power and mass down here last night to craft a lockpick. So hopefully we can find a lock crate today. I'm going to pick up some loot, anything that I do find. I would love to get up there and do the plane crash. Unfortunately, I don't know that we're going to make it up there before it despawns. And even if we did, I don't know that we would survive it. Those guys are tough. They really are. We have survived one. We survived our very first plane crash in the very, very early game. And how we did that, I'll never know. I honestly will never be able to figure out how we did that. I have taken on another plane crash in the past, but I have died to that one as well. Hopefully my laundry isn't too annoying, guys, because I really just got to get it done. Okay, so let's just head on down this direction and see if we can find a lock crate. There's usually several over in the, what's it called? Birch forest. But nearly everywhere over here is a good place to start looking. There's a bunch of lock crate areas over here. So we're going to attempt to find a lock crate today. I want to go over across the water because there's several areas over here as well that would allow us to be able to drop the loot back off in our crate, provided we found one super quickly. Ooh, that apple's a nice find. I had some fruits and veggies over here as well that I need to eat before they go bad. Some of it being kelp and I think blueberries. I nearly forgot about those. I do have tomatoes that are growing quite nicely. We have one piece of kelp, so we've lost a couple of those pieces. I'm just going to overeat the blueberries if possible. We do have this apple. So, it's not all bad here. We do have an apple, so we can remain sort of topped up for a bit. Okay, go back across the water. We have topped ourselves up on carbs. We do need to worry now about getting some meat or protein. So I do have a couple of protein bars on me. I ended up eating one overnight, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Usually up around this 6-log tree. Where is it? Like right up here is usually a locked crate area as well. I love these logs in the game. I know that's new to the update, guys. But it's super cool. I know that I've said that a ton, but I really enjoy that. Quite a bit, honestly. There's usually a cougar over here as well, so I'm not interested in fighting that thing. I don't know where it is. It may not be exactly here, but this is an area where it could spawn. It might be a bit further up, like up on the hillside or something. But I know that lock crates tend to spawn over here as well, so that's why I wanted to get over here and just have a little look around. I'm probably standing on a lock crate half the time and don't even realize it, especially when I'm looking for them. Generally, we don't ever look for them. We just happen upon them when we don't have a lock crate, or a lock pick, sorry. But finding one when you need one is really a difficult task. Or at least for me, anyway. We have hunted cougars up here a lot. We did have a little cougar outpost built up here. I think it was on this rock. May have been on this rock. Several times we've hunted cougar over here. Cougars, more than one, over here. And several times we've died over here as well. This is another area that lock crates tend to spawn in. I don't see any immediately, but that doesn't mean there's none here. Love finding these logs, guys. I'll probably say that all the time, or at least for the next, couple of videos. Foreseeable future, anyway. Blueberries, lovely. Some plant fiber here. I'm going to grab some more if possible, because we need it. That's a rabbit. A little bit of protein wouldn't be a bad thing. However, I do want to try to find a locked crate first. Let's just open this crate. No protein bars yet, but I'm going to have one from my stash and a little bit of water just to keep us topped up and going. Grab the wood for sure so we don't have to chop any trees down for those. That's nearly a tree and a half we've just found enough wood from. It would take us a tree and a half chopping to get that amount of wood. Now let's take all of that. The shotgun rounds are lovely. We do need shotgun ammo for sure. Not even going to pretend that we don't, because when we get the double barrel, hopefully we do get it, but when we do get it, we're going to use a lot of ammo. And I want to have some put away. Whoa. Cougar just there. That's the health bar, so it's just right there. I'm going to try to grab that blueberry. Probably not the smartest move, because it is chasing me now, of course. But I did really want the food, because we didn't come over here with very much food. I don't think I can grab that piece of wood on the run. I did that. Super cool. Okay, so there could be a locked crate down this direction as well. It's not all about finding a locked crate today. Finding loot would be lovely in general. And then maybe tomorrow we'll head home if we don't find... If we have enough food to sustain us down here, maybe tomorrow we'll head home. If not, we'll try to get there before the day is over, because we do have some food at home. I really should be chopping 6 log trees while out and about, because we ran out of worms last night. I only caught a couple of small fish, and they didn't do very much on the old food bar. But if we could find some protein bars in some of the crates, I do think that would be worthwhile to grab that. We do need antlers for adhesive. Okay. Maybe we'll have to attempt to be a little quieter next time and all these rustling weeds. Lock crate. Lovely, lovely locked crate. Loving it, loving it. Ooh, some sinew is nice. Some adhesive is lovely. Everything else, pretty standard loot. Not bad at all, though, considering we did use 18 iron fragments to get the lockpick crafted. There's lots and lots of logs right here as well. Come on, let's get to the bow. Just in the event we needed it very, very quickly, we would already have it out. Grab you and all these logs. It's lovely to have them. We're not finding any really meat. We're not really finding any meat right now, but we could always do some hunting. I mean, 1 or 2 wolves wouldn't be a big deal. I don't think, anyway. You never really know. I've been doing laundry all day, trying to get everything completed. No, I don't have that much laundry. It's the sorting of the loads, and I don't just throw everything in one load. I know that a lot of people do that, and I don't tend to do that. I sort everything by color, and then I sort it by if it's clothes that I would wear somewhere, or if I just lounge around the house in it. I don't wash those types of clothes together. I don't know why, but I don't. So I've done laundry all day, and it's mainly probably my fault because of the way I do laundry, but that's okay. But I have nearly everything completed now. It only took about 5 or 6 loads, so it wasn't too horrible. Again, we're just out and about looking for loot now. We have some good loot in our inventory. I don't want to die with this stuff on me. But I don't really want to head back home right away. I would like to get out and see if I could find some more loot. And hopefully I could find like some chickens or rabbits. Something useful. Maybe even a deer would be lovely because those are not too dangerous. I really missed the chance earlier with that deer. The Bravo base was over here, I think, in this area for the longest of time in the last season. I don't think we ever moved the Bravo base from here, if I remember correctly. Hey, there's a wolf. Those things have teeth. Not a fan of that. It's lovely to know down here that you can get lock crates fairly easily. I mean, where we are, you can as well. They're not terribly easily found, but they are still in certain areas pretty consistently found. So not a big deal, really. I just feel like there's more loot on the other side of the world, at least the subsistence world anyway. I feel like there's more loot on that side of the map. I feel like there's more lock crate opportunities down here. Unfortunately, you can't have both, so I still choose the more everyday loot because, you know, the lockpicks still require you to craft those, which in turn requires you to get resources and to have resources. Can I get this crate before that bear notices we're back here? I think so. Bandage, lovely. I always love this area down here. One of these days, guys, I want to build on top of the falls down here. I feel like this is just the prettiest location ever. It's gorgeous down here. But we're going to head back over to our base and see kind of what we want to take home with us. Hopefully we can maybe sustain ourselves with another protein bar on the way home. There's a chicken. We don't even have any worms down here for fishing anymore. We're completely out of those as well. So we're either going to have to bring some down here when we come next time, or we're going to have to do some 6-log tree chopping. Darn it, there was a rabbit. Okay, let's just get this crate over here. See if we can see that rabbit again. Lots of logs over here. Lovely. Ooh, several over here as well. I know I'm leaving a crate behind for this wood, but I don't know. I just feel like wood is so desperately needed that I really don't want to leave it behind. Biofuel, nails, all the lovely stuff. Not horrible. There's that rabbit. Darn it. Missed the opportunity again to get that rabbit. Let's just get the plant fiber here. It is so yucky outside. It's been raining nonstop all day. It's just yucky. I cannot wait for for the sun and to be, 95 degrees again outside. Darn it, I missed that rabbit. Yeah, I am more of a summer girl. I do not like the cold, yucky weather that we're having. But it is what it is. We have to have the rainy winter months so that we can enjoy the summer months so much more. I know that there are people who live down south of me that have nicer, warmer weather year-round. And I'm super jealous about that. Can I get this crate before that bear gets me? Yep. Let's grab this crate really quickly. I don't know if that bear's still chasing me or not, but I don't want to be on the biting end of that thing. Okay, let's try to get back down to our outpost and sort out whatever loot we do have and kind of see if we should be headed home, because I think we'd have enough time today if we just ran straight home to get there without making any stops, of course. But I want to grab all of this stuff with me. Oh dear. Let's just put the chicken in there, put the cotton seeds and that, and these planks in there, and see what we threw out over here. We threw out a pickaxe, some silicone, and some potato seeds. Okay. Okay, let's butcher the chicken. Let's butcher you. Get you cooking. Let's turn this potato into a seed. And then let's take the planks with us because we need planks. Let's put you guys away in here. What else do we need? Let's leave the feathers here, the cloth here, the biofuel here. We lost a blueberry. It went bad. That's okay. Let's check on our chicken. And I think we're going to run home as quickly as we can. We'll top up the fire. And as soon as this chicken is done, we're going to eat that and get home. And extinguish the fire. We have water on us, so not that big of a deal. Okay, let's start getting home. Hopefully everything is good at the base with our refrigerator. That's one of the reasons why I just want to get home. I'm not interested. There's a moose. I'm not interested at all in, doing a ton of exploring and things today. I just want to get home to make sure our fridge is good. There's a locked crate just here. The way that moose reacted does not happen when it's rutting season. They will not run away from you during that time. They will charge you. Loving all this wood, guys. Loving it. I know I'm going to say it a bunch. I've said it a bunch the last 2 days. I know. I get it. And I'm still loving it. There are some things that unlocked a bit further up in the game. End game stuff. Not anything that really benefits us right now. There's a cable car and that type of stuff. That does not help us at all with our current situation and the current state we're in at the moment. Yes, it will be lovely to have later in the game. I don't know anything about how it works. I did see a couple of pictures in a Discord post about it on Beach Bum's Discord page. I did see a couple of pictures. There seemed to be like some cable cars or something. I don't know how that works or anything about it other than seeing that. That's a rabbit. I don't think we're going to have enough room for that stuff right now. We're probably going to find a lot of loot that we would love to have to take home. And if we do, we'll throw out a couple of things if we need to. but currently we're doing okay on the amount of room that we have. And it's really sad that we had to come all the way down here just to deactivate the BCU and, you know, place a new one. I really wish there was a way to make a BCU the primary one so we didn't have to worry about that in the future. Okay, let's just continue going home, hopefully. Okay, we are passing all the bears. We're passing up everything. There's a deer. I would love to have that meat as food, but unfortunately there's a bear on our tail. He's just chasing us. We're probably going in the wrong direction, just to be honest about things. I don't see the icon for the BCU. Yep, we were going the wrong way. This will be the BCU at our base, the 1,100 meters away. I hope we don't run into any rogues or anything today. With all of this loot on us, that would not be a good time. Because if you die, you lose a third of the resources in your inventory. Or a third of the things you're carrying in your inventory. Yeah, I'm just going to grab whatever I can get on the way home, for sure. I love that we have collected 181 wood while we've been out and about. Of course, some of this did come from the base, the outpost base. Not all of it did, but we've collected quite a bit without really chopping any wood at all. Loving this. This is the best feature, guys. If I've not said it, this is the best feature that has been added to a game in a very long time, or at least to this game in a very long time. I don't like the ATV, not one of my favorite things in the game. I don't like, or do I ever use the hang glider? I don't like that either. Yes, it gets you from point A to point B relatively quickly, but it's still not something that I find beneficial in this particular type of game. The ATV, it just seems out of place in this game. It's not one of those games where you would find like cars and trucks and ATVs and SUVs and all that stuff. All the V's. Yeah, it's not one of those things. This is not a game where that seems like something you would find. Of course, I'm completely wrong about things because the developer decided, you know, that's something he wanted to go with and that's the direction he wanted to take the game. But it's not something I find to be necessary at all in this game. So, yeah, the logs being laying on the ground like that, falling out of the trees, even like branches falling out of trees, seems normal. You know, that's a normal occurrence. No matter where you are, it's pretty standard. But anyway, we are going to just run straight home. It's starting to get dark. I don't know if it's going to rain. It looks like we're about to get some weather, which really is not good. But if it rains, that's okay as well. We'll just have to be a little bit more careful while we're out and about. Love this. But hopefully it doesn't rain until we're at least sort of home. Can you imagine packing 181 of these? Closer to 200 now. 191 now. That would be very heavy. And I wouldn't have the arm strength nor the ability to carry that many pieces of wood. Ooh, more trees. And the rain is starting. It's thundering. So this is kind of what it looks like here today. It's not nearly this sunny, but it's raining. It's yucky. You know, wind's blowing, cold out. Not a big fan of it. If you live in West Virginia or Southern Ohio, I've heard there was an earthquake. By the time you see this, it would be last week. Hopefully you guys didn't suffer any damage or anything like that, and that everything is all fine and well. I don't know at this point if there's been any damage reported. I just know that I have an aunt that lives in one of those states, and she said that she was fine and okay and nothing was going on, but she kind of let us know what was going on with that, or that it had happened. More wood, guys. I am not complaining about that. Although I am complaining about that bear. Is that a bear or a pig? Pig? I'm not complaining about the pig too much. That wolf is a little bit annoying back there. It didn't let me get the last piece of wood that I needed. Hopefully we can make it home fairly soon, guys, because it is getting pretty dark out. I know it's a combination of the rain and it's just later in the day because we did some looting down around the outpost, which is fine. We needed the loot anyway. We were able to use that lockpick down there. Ooh, shotgun rounds. Okay. Can I just throw you out? We don't have enough of you. Picked up the cloth. Cloth is very useful for bandages, for repairing clothing, for making clothing. I think we need cloth for clothes. I'm not sure. I know we do to craft them. I don't know if we need it for repairing. But it seems like you would, because you mend clothing with patches, and patches are generally made with cloth, or so you would think. Okay, so we've picked up over 200 wood. That's why there's no more room in our inventory for anything else right now. We have a full stack of wood. I don't think I've ever played a game or a season where that's been the case, guys. Generally, we don't ever have this much wood in our inventory. But I'm not complaining about it. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know who it is or where it is, but I know I'm gonna be dead if they don't stop chasing me. I didn't see even a campfire. I have no idea. No, 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 no. Please stop shooting me. I would very much appreciate not dying right now, because we have all this loot. There's a campfire just over, like right over there. And I ran right past it and didn't even see it. Right over there. Okay, let's put whatever we can away in here. Very hopeful we're not going to get shot here. But you never know. Let's eat this meat. Let's have a berry. Where did I do with those? I mean, are you ever just going to go away? Because I'm busy in here. I'm doing things that need to be done. Let's put some wood away, not gather more wood. Let's put you away, and you, and all of this stuff. And we have 2 full stacks of nails and then some. Okay, we are getting super full of loot, which is lovely. I'm not complaining about that in the least, guys. Let's put most of this ammo away. We don't need near that much on us. 5 rounds seems reasonable enough. Let's put most of this away as well. The sinew, of course, we need to put away. And then we have some ammo making stuff there. I don't think you go in here, but I'm not sure where you actually go. These items seems like things that would be in this particular crate. Biofuel. Okay, let's see if you go in here. Come on. Okay, you don't have any room to go in there. That's okay. We will just have to move something out. This goes down at the fishing camp. Along with that, let's put the planks away. And let's put the oars away, and we're going to call this one here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful Christmas.